Oops, they're after us. Quick, Scott.
Ibrahim Traore is a remarkable person and leader for the whole world. He came up, he was raised within Burkina Faso, and he came up through the military ranks. He worked his way up, and he firsthand observed the widespread corruption that was taking place throughout his country, Burkina Faso, and the rest of the continent of Africa. He worked within the community, he saw his people, he saw the struggle that they were waging, and he learned from various individuals such as and he looked up to various individuals throughout Africa, such as Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, who was leading his people to great advancements in economics, society. They were on their way to become an economic powerhouse within the region. Unfortunately, he was overthrown by the British, as they have done so many times before. However, here's a chance to stand behind and support a great leader of Africa, not to let him perish or be assassinated or forced into poverty or into house arrest. In the West, too many times we reject leaders. We reject Malcolm X. Many individuals rejected Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Huey Newton. And we saw what happened to those individuals. They were assassinated by the FBI, by CIA. And in the West, we tend to have a culture and tradition of rejecting parentalism, leaders, perhaps icons who are willing to put their lives on the line in order to create great changes and to struggle with the people in order to change the country. It's not simply authoritarianism. That's an oversimplification. It is wanting to uplift your country, wanting to support your people and create a better life like all human beings around the world tend to do and want to do.
Right.
Ibrahim Traore truly reminds me of an individual, and he reminds me of an individual such as Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin of the Soviet Union and Vladimir Lenin, who led the Great Revolution following World War I, which claimed the lives of many young men, which claimed the lives of many generations around the world, destroyed the lives of people. In the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin led great achievements and great advancements. He electrified the nation. He raised 150 million people out of poverty.
Yeah.
Through communism, through socialism, through parentalism, through being a great fucking leader.
Yeah. Right.
That's something we do not have in the West because we keep putting our leaders down. We let them die. We let them down. That needs to change. In the Soviet Union, they led great building projects. They created the greatest hydroelectric dam the world has ever seen. He created a number of social securities for his people. He created free health insurance, maternal leave and maternal care, progressive minimum wage, a 30-hour work week. Many of the first of its time, many of the first of its kind. Created free education, free university, and look where the Soviet Union achieved a great many things. They were the true country that defeated the fascists in World War II, not the U.S., although the U.S. certainly helped, but it was truly, in reality, it was the Soviet Union who defeated the Nazis. Let's get that straight here. And in this instance, we have a great leader such as Ibrahim Traore. He is very similar to Joseph Stalin. He wants to leave the world to defeat fascism, to defeat imperialism, globalization, globalism, all the negative Malthusian ideologies that have gripped our world for many, many years. Here he is on the front line. He's leading as a true leader would. From the front line, not from the back, not like these people in the FBI, not like the people in the Pentagon, in their offices, holed up in some little room of some sort. Who the hell knows what they do, but they're certainly not helping the people, and they're not leading from the front. He's willing to put his life on the line. Every time I see him, he's got a gun on his waist. Because he needs to protect himself and protect his people from imperialism. That's the true Second Amendment right there. Okay? And if we support Ibrahim Traore, if we get behind him, he will not fail, he will not fall. He will continue to grow and expand into the region, create great prosperity throughout Africa and into the rest of the world. We need to make sure we protect them at all costs.
Right.
Hands off Africa!
Hands off Africa!
Hands off Traore!